Welcome to Calm Night ASMR. This is your time, your quiet escape from the noise of the day. Here, in this peaceful space, all that matters is you, your comfort, your relaxation, your rest. So settle in, let the outside world fade, and allow yourself to be guided into stillness. If you enjoy these moments of calm, I invite you to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Every little gesture of support helps create more soothing bedtime stories, just like this one, designed to ease you into deep, restful sleep. Now, let's begin. Hello there. Welcome to this quiet moment just for you. Close your eyes if you feel ready, and let's take a little journey together. A reflective memory walk through your day. It's been a long one, hasn't it? But tonight, we'll reimagine those moments as gentle adventures, transforming the ordinary into something truly magical. Are you ready? Let's begin. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for just a moment, and exhale slowly. Feel your body sinking deeper into the surface beneath you. Allow yourself to soften, to release any tension you've been carrying. Tonight is about unwinding, about honoring the beauty in every step of your day. Let's start at the very beginning, the very first moments of your day. Think back gently, without effort. Just let the memory drift to you like a feather floating on a soft breeze. Can you recall the first thing you did? Perhaps you awoke slowly, cocooned in warmth, your body still nestled in the embrace of heavy blankets. There was no rush, only the quiet, gentle pull of wakefulness, calling you from dreams into the soft glow of morning. Feel that sensation now, the way your muscles stirred beneath the covers, stretching with the ease of a sleepy cat greeting the sun. Your arms reached upward, fingers unfurling, spine lengthening in a delicious, effortless stretch. Your toes curled, just for a moment, before melting into relaxation. Listen. Do you hear it? The faint rustle of sheets shifting as you moved, the quiet whisper of fabric against skin. The world beyond your bed was still hushed, wrapped in stillness, as if time itself had slowed just for you. Maybe the air was cool against your cheek, a gentle contrast to the warmth that surrounded you. Maybe you caught the distant murmur of a bird outside, or the subtle creak of the house settling into the morning. No matter how the day began, in this moment, you are safe, warm, at peace, just as you were then, just as you are now. The room was quiet, wasn't it? A peaceful kind of quiet, the kind that holds you in a soft embrace, unhurried and gentle. Maybe, if you listen closely, you can hear the faintest hum of an appliance in the distance, a low and steady sound, rhythmic and soothing. Or perhaps the house itself whispered around you, the subtle creak of wood adjusting, the gentle sigh of a settling home, as if everything was exhaling along with you. Now picture the light. Maybe it was still dim, the world wrapped in the last traces of night. Or perhaps golden sunlight filtered softly through the curtains, spilling across the walls in delicate patterns, glowing, shifting, painting the morning in warmth. The kind of light that doesn't rush you, but simply waits, patient and kind. Imagine that moment of waking, the transition from sleep to wakefulness. At first, the haze of dreams still lingers, wrapping around you like a fading mist. Even if your eyelids felt heavy, even if the morning greeted you with grogginess, there was still a quiet kind of magic in it, wasn't there? The simple act of opening your eyes to a brand new day, an unwritten story, full of possibility. No matter how you woke, no matter what the morning brought, in that quiet moment, you were exactly where you needed to be, and you still are. And then maybe you took those first gentle steps into the morning, finding your way to the sink. The world was still slow, still stretching itself awake, and so were you. Standing there, you reached for your toothbrush, the familiar weight of it resting comfortably in your hand. The bristles, soft yet purposeful, met your gums with a delicate pressure, gliding over each tooth in rhythmic strokes. Back and forth, a simple, familiar motion, steady and grounding. And the water, the water. Cool, crisp, awakening. Listen closely now. Can you hear it? The soft, flowing stream as it spills from the tap, swirling and dancing in the porcelain basin below. It is a gentle sound, a cleansing sound. You cup your hands beneath it, feeling the liquid pool against your palms. Its freshness a quiet contrast to the warmth of your skin. As you bring the water to your lips, it rushes over your tongue, cool and clear, washing away the last remnants of sleep. The droplets linger for just a moment, clinging to your fingertips before they vanish, absorbed, evaporated, leaving behind only a crisp, refreshed sensation. A simple act, yet there is something so soothing about it, a small ritual of renewal, of waking up not just the body, but the mind. And now, with each passing moment, the day begins to unfold, one breath, one motion, one soft and gentle step at a time. Now, imagine yourself stepping into the rest of your day. Slowly, effortlessly, the morning begins to unfold, each moment flowing into the next like a quiet stream. What came next for you? Perhaps you reached for your keys, their cool, familiar weight resting in your palm. You gave them a gentle shake, and there it was. That soft jingle, a delicate chime ringing out into the morning air. Listen, can you hear it? That tiny metallic melody, light and fleeting, yet full of promise. Each note carries you forward, unlocking not just doors, but possibilities. With a simple turn of the key, something shifts. The day truly begins. Maybe it was the front door, creaking slightly as it opened, welcoming you into the world outside. Or perhaps it was the ignition of your car, the low hum of the engine rumbling to life, a quiet companion as you set off on your journey. Wherever you went, whatever path you chose, it all started here, with this small, familiar sound, a signal that another day was gently unfolding before you. And with it came new moments to experience, new breaths to take, new memories to embrace. And now, here in this quiet moment, you can simply reflect, not with urgency, but with warmth, because every step, no matter how routine, was part of your story, a story that belongs only to you. As you moved through your morning, take a moment to notice the rhythm of your footsteps. Soft, steady, grounding. Each step a gentle reminder that you are here, moving forward, present in this quiet unfolding of the day. Feel the connection between your feet and the surface beneath you. Was it the cool firmness of pavement, the satisfying crunch of gravel, or the smooth, familiar touch of wooden floors beneath your bare soles? Picture yourself walking, unhurried, simply existing in the moment. What did you see? Maybe the golden hush of morning light stretched long across the path before you, casting soft shadows that danced as you moved. Or perhaps the sky was wrapped in a gentle blanket of clouds, their soft greys whispering of stillness, of slowness, of calm. And the air, was it crisp and cool, filling your lungs with freshness, or warm and heavy, wrapping around you like a comforting embrace? Maybe a soft breeze played at the edges of your clothes, brushing against your skin like a fleeting touch. light and delicate, even if nothing stood out as extraordinary, even if this was just another morning like so many before it. Wasn't there beauty in simply being? In the quiet, unnoticed moments that asked for nothing but your presence? Because sometimes the most peaceful part of life is not in the grand, remarkable events, but in the stillness of the in-between, the simple, rhythmic flow of just being here. Perhaps, at some point in your morning, you paused, just for a moment, to savor something warm and familiar. Maybe it was coffee, rich and bold, or tea, delicate and soothing. Whatever it was, you can picture it now. The warmth of the mug nestled between your fingers, its heat radiating gently into your palms, spreading a quiet kind of comfort through your hands, your arms, your very being. And the steam. Watch as it rises in soft, swirling tendrils, twisting and curling in the air, like a secret message written just for you. The faintest hint of aroma drifts upward, perhaps earthy and deep, or floral and sweet, each note wrapping around you, inviting you to slow down, to savor, to be here. And then, that first sip, the one that always feels a little more special than the rest. The warmth touches your lips, flows over your tongue, fills your senses. Maybe it's bold, awakening something within you, or perhaps it's smooth and creamy, gentle and sweet, easing you into the day with effortless grace. If you added cream, can you see how it swirled into the dark liquid, blooming like soft clouds in a shifting sky? A tiny moment of beauty, fleeting yet mesmerizing. There's something about this ritual, isn't there? Something timeless, something grounding. A pause in the rush of the world, a moment that belongs only to you. And in this quiet memory, you are still there. Hands wrapped around warmth, breath mingling with steam, heart steady, mind at ease. A simple moment, yet full of so much peace. Maybe after that, you found yourself stepping into the rhythm of the day, moving forward into whatever awaited you next. Perhaps you left the comfort of home, stepping out into the world, the air meeting your skin like a quiet greeting. Was it crisp and cool, refreshing against your cheeks, or warm and gentle, wrapping around you like a soft embrace? Breathe it in. The subtle scent of morning, fresh earth, dewy grass, or perhaps the faint trace of distant rain, still lingering in the air. If you listen closely, can you hear the world awakening? The distant song of birds, calling softly from the trees, the rustling of leaves as a breeze dances through them, the muffled footsteps of others, making their way through the morning, each moving in their own quiet story. Or maybe you stayed inside, tucked away in a familiar space. Feel the atmosphere around you, the soft hum of life continuing. Perhaps the steady rhythm of a clock ticking in the background, the gentle whir of a computer, or the faint melodic chatter of people nearby. Maybe there was the comforting sound of papers shuffling, the rhythmic tap of fingertips on a keyboard, or the occasional squeak of a chair adjusting. Each sound, small and unassuming, weaving together into the quiet symphony of the day. And even if it all felt ordinary, even if it passed by without a second thought, there was still something beautiful in it, wasn't there? In the way each moment, each sensation, quietly unfolded around you, simply inviting you to be present. Because even the most routine moments hold a kind of magic when we pause long enough to notice them. And right now, in this stillness, you can simply remember, without hurry, without expectation, just being in the memory, letting it drift through you like a gentle breeze. Think about the tasks you moved through today, the little moments of focus and effort, each one weaving together to shape the rhythm of your day. Maybe you had meetings, exchanged messages, or solved problems, your mind gently turning like the hands of a clock. Or perhaps you created something thoughtful, something new, even if it was only a small idea, a fleeting thought captured in time. Picture each action vividly now. Did your fingers rest against a keyboard? The cool, familiar keys beneath your touch. With each press, a soft click, a rhythmic pulse, a quiet tapping that marked your progress. Steady, deliberate, like a heartbeat guiding you forward. Or maybe you held a pen, its smooth surface resting effortlessly between your fingers, gliding across the page in quiet strokes, ink flowing like whispers onto paper. Even the smallest, most ordinary actions, turning a doorknob, flipping a page, shifting in your chair, each one was part of the dance of your day. A movement so natural you may not have even noticed. But here, in this moment of reflection, you can see it all so clearly. The way your hands moved with quiet precision, the way your body found its own rhythm in the simplest of tasks. Everything you did had meaning, even the things that felt small. Every action, no matter how routine, was a step forward, a part of the greater flow of your day. And now, as you rest, you can let those moments drift away, like ripples on a calm lake, knowing that all you needed to do, you have done. For now, there is nothing more to accomplish, nothing more to be done. Just this moment, just peace. Throughout the day, you likely encountered people, each one a thread woven into the fabric of your experience. Some moments were fleeting, barely more than a glance, a nod to a passerby, the brief yet familiar exchange with a barista or cashier, a quiet acknowledgement, a shared moment of presence, small but not insignificant. And then there were the conversations that lingered a little longer. Maybe a kind word was spoken, a bit of laughter shared, a story exchanged. Picture those moments now. The way voices carried through the air, each word drifting like a soft echo, shaping the rhythm of your day. Some words were light and passing, like a gentle breeze, while others settled deeper, resting warmly in your heart. Imagine each spoken word as a tiny spark, flickering in the air. Some sparks landed softly, dissolving into the background of the day, while others glowed a little brighter, lingering like candlelight, warming your thoughts even now. A simple kindness, an understanding glance, the melody of someone's voice. Each one added something to your story. And whether those moments were brief or deep, casual or meaningful, they all mattered. Because every interaction, every shared second with another soul, helped shape not just your day, but your thoughts, your emotions, your heart. And now, as you settle into rest, you can let those sparks gently fade, knowing that each one has played its part. Some will stay with you, glowing softly in the background, while others will drift away like embers in the night. But in this moment, there is nothing to hold on to, nothing to analyze, only warmth, only peace. Let it all settle now. Let yourself simply be. By now, afternoon has stretched into evening, the golden light softening, melting into hues of amber and dusk. The day, once busy and full, has begun to exhale, slowing its pace, inviting you to do the same. And now you find yourself returning, not just to a place, but to a feeling, a sense of familiarity, of belonging, of home. Perhaps you hear it first, the soft jingle of keys in your hand, a familiar sound, grounding and reassuring. With a simple turn, the door unlocks. A threshold crossed, a quiet shift from the world outside to the sanctuary within. Step inside now, feel the air. It's different here, isn't it? Quieter, softer, wrapped in stillness. The hum of the outside world fades into the background, replaced by something gentler, something yours. Take a breath. Let the weight of the day slip from your shoulders. This space, whether a house, a room, or just a quiet corner of the world, is yours to settle into, yours to unwind within. No expectations, no demands, just comfort, just ease. This is your retreat, your safe haven, the place where you can finally let go. Maybe you stepped into the kitchen, the gentle transition from the busyness of the day to the quiet ritual of preparing a meal. The air was warmer here, filled with the rich, familiar scents of food meeting heat. Listen, can you hear it? The soft sizzle as something simmers on the stove, the rhythmic chop of a knife against the cutting board, the quiet clink of dishes, each sound a note in the comforting melody only a kitchen can compose. The aroma drifts through the air, inviting, soothing, wrapping around you like an unspoken promise of nourishment, of care. Or perhaps your evening unwinding took a different form. Maybe you curled up with a book, the pages whispering softly as they turned, each word drawing you deeper into another world. Maybe your fingers traced delicate lines across a sketchbook, shapes unfolding in slow, thoughtful strokes. Or music, soft and familiar, filled the space around you. A gentle hum, a steady rhythm easing you into the night. Whatever it was that brought you peace, hold on to that feeling now. Let it settle around you, warm and steady, like a cozy blanket pulled close. There is no rush, no need to be anywhere else. Just this moment, just you, wrapped in the quiet comfort of the evening. And as the night deepens, that sense of warmth lingers, a gentle reminder that you are safe, that you are home. Picture the sky now, shifting, softening. The golden hues of sunset slowly melting into twilight's embrace. Streaks of tangerine and rose dissolve into dusky purples, deepening into the velvety blues of nightfall. It happens so gently, so effortlessly, as if the world itself is exhaling, surrendering to the quiet of evening. Look up, can you see them? The first stars, timid yet luminous, peeking through the fading light. They appear one by one, scattered like tiny whispers across the sky, their glow delicate but certain. With each passing moment, more awaken, until the sky is a canvas of endless indigo, dotted with shimmering specks of light. And as darkness settles in, so too does a sense of stillness. The rush of the day fades into the background, its edges softened, its weight lifted. Everything slows, the world, your breath, your thoughts. The night asks nothing of you now, only that you rest, that you be present in this gentle unfolding of time. Let yourself sink into it, this quiet, this peace. The day is behind you, the night is here to hold you, and there is nothing left to do but simply be. Perhaps, as the night settled in, you stepped into the comforting embrace of a warm shower, a quiet ritual to wash away the day. Feel it now, the first touch of water as it streams over your skin, cascading in soothing ribbons, tracing slow, gentle paths down your back, your shoulders, your arms. It is warmth, pure and effortless, melting away the last traces of tension, dissolving the weight of the hours behind you. The steam rises thick and soft, swirling around you like a cocoon, wrapping you in its quiet warmth. The mirror fogs, blurring the edges of the world, leaving only this moment, this sanctuary of stillness. Here, There's nothing but the steady rhythm of water falling, the whisper of droplets meeting skin, the deep exhale of relaxation sinking into every part of you, and the scent, perhaps something fresh and floral, delicate notes of lavender or jasmine carried on the steam, or something bright and invigorating, citrus kissed with a touch of sweetness. The lather, silky and light against your fingertips, swirls effortlessly across your skin, each movement a quiet act of care, of renewal. With every drop of water that falls, with every swirl of the washcloth, you are letting go, not just of the day's residue, but of anything that no longer serves you. Washing away not just the dust of the outside world, but the thoughts that cling too tightly, the worries that do not belong in this moment. And as the water flows, so do you. Lighter now, cleaner, freer, a fresh slate for the night ahead. Afterward, you reached for a towel, its fabric soft yet textured, welcoming you into its gentle embrace. As you pressed it against your skin, the warmth of the water lingered for just a moment before vanishing, replaced by a refreshing coolness. Each pass of the towel was slow and soothing, a quiet ritual of care, drying not just the surface, but marking the shift from one part of the day to the next. And then, as the steam faded and the night deepened, you wrapped yourself in it fully, cocooned in softness, in warmth. A sense of renewal washed over you, as if the day had been rinsed away entirely, leaving only this clean, quiet slate, a fresh beginning, even in the stillness of evening. Now think about the final moments of your night, the little rituals that ease you towards sleep. Maybe you slipped into pajamas, their fabric cool and light against your skin, draping over you like a whisper, inviting you to relax. Or perhaps you reached for a candle, striking a match, watching as the tiny flame flickered to life, its glow soft and golden. The flame danced, casting delicate shadows on the walls, moving slowly, effortlessly in a silent rhythm. The air filled with its scent, maybe warm vanilla, wrapping you in sweetness, or lavender, its gentle notes, lulling your senses into peace, or sandalwood, rich and grounding, anchoring you in this quiet moment. Each small act, each simple choice, is part of the transition, from wakefulness to rest, from movement to stillness. There is nothing left to do now, nothing more to carry, just the softness of night, the comfort of ritual, and the gentle pull of sleep waiting just ahead. Perhaps, before fully surrendering to sleep, you allowed yourself a few quiet moments, time that belonged only to you. Maybe you sat in stillness, letting the events of the day drift through your mind like leaves floating on a slow-moving stream. Not clinging to any thought, not rushing to the next, just observing, letting each moment pass with gentle acceptance. Or perhaps you reached for a journal, the smooth cover cool beneath your fingertips, the crisp pages waiting to hold your thoughts. As your pen glided across the paper, each word became a whisper of the day's story, captured in ink, preserved like a quiet promise to yourself. Maybe you scrolled through your phone, not out of urgency, but as a simple way to unwind. A soft glow against your fingertips, a quiet connection to the world beyond this space, a message from a loved one, a favorite song playing softly in the background, a moment of comfort found in familiarity. Whatever you chose, these moments were yours, small but meaningful, simple yet significant. Every action, no matter how gentle, was part of the closing chapter of your day, a way to ease yourself into rest. And now, as the night wraps around you, those final moments settle into place, like stars finding their rightful spot in the sky. There is nothing left to do, nothing more to shape, just the quiet, just the stillness, just you, safe, at peace, ready to drift into sleep. And finally, here you are. The day has unfolded, moment by moment, and now it has come to rest. Just as you are, right now. There is nothing left to hold on to, nothing more to carry. The world has quieted, softened, and so have you. Breathe deeply now. Inhale. Feel the air filling your lungs, cool and effortless, like a gentle tide rising to meet the shore. Exhale, slowly, completely, releasing any lingering tension, letting it dissolve into the night. Each breath guides you further into stillness. Each exhale a quiet surrender to rest. This is your time to renew, to dream, to heal, to let your body sink deeper into comfort, to let your mind drift like a feather on a breeze, floating weightlessly into sleep. There is nowhere to be, nothing to do, just this peaceful moment, this gentle unfolding of rest. Tomorrow will come when it's meant to, bringing with it new light, new moments, new beginnings. But for now, you are free to rest, free to let go, free to simply be. Sleep well, dear one. You are safe, you are held, you are at peace. Let's take one last look at your day, shall we? Like a favorite movie playing in your mind. But this time, let it be softened, wrapped in kindness, in warmth. Be gentle with yourself. Celebrate the moments that brought you joy, no matter how small. Learn from the ones that challenged you, and let go of anything that felt heavy. Your day was perfect in its imperfection, a collection of moments that added color to your story. And now, as you drift into sleep, remember this: you have done enough. You have been enough. You are enough. Tomorrow will arrive when it's meant to, bringing fresh light, new possibilities, endless potential. But for now, let go. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to carry. Just the deep, quiet comfort of rest, waiting to embrace you. Rest well, dear traveler. Sweet dreams await. If this story helped you relax, I invite you to like this video and subscribe to Calm Night ASMR for more soothing bedtime stories. Your support helps create more moments of peace, just like this one. Good night, Twilight.